Hello Gemini, it's Rachel from Suns Tarot, and I'm here to give you a small reading for the energy of the full moon that happened yesterday. I already did a collective full spread for that energy, and I will put the link in the description box below because it really speaks to, the video really speaks to the time we're in. This is a time of difficult beginnings. This is a time of trying to build something totally new from new materials, even within inside ourselves. So not easy time, but lots of potential in this. And then when I did the I Ching for your sign, what did I get? Calculated waiting, moving into potential energy. So wow, you might have felt like you've been in this time of needing to wait. Maybe it felt like a stagnant time. Maybe it felt like things were out of your control. But we're moving into a time where you're becoming more in control of your circumstances than you might realize. So let's see what we've got on the top. Wow. Talk about potential. The world. This cosmic dancer. Wow. That's all the potential. Are you that girl? Are you that guy? Because it looks like it. It looks like you have all the personal power you need at your disposal. Setting really strong, healthy boundaries right now for what you allow into this. Is it a square? Is it a circle? There's definitely the 4 here, which goes with the year of 2020, that year of building, that year of building this foundation. But she is giving off this different aura, this very organic, circular aura. Maybe you have something that you're wanting to bring out into the world that only you know, in your way. You know, maybe it's an educational thing that you want to teach people what you know and only you know. You know, and this is the time that you're really kind of feeling your way into building a foundation to do just that. Maybe we're looking right now at this potential of what it could be, but having to, let's look at the bottom, the King of Swords, having to rein yourself in to look at all the details. Maybe you're having to set some limitations on the grandeur of your vision and really get down to the nitty-gritty details. I mean, no one likes limitations, but limitations really can bring out your best creativity, your most original creativity. Give someone a limit, give someone a problem, and each person gets that chance to solve it in only the way that they can. So there's a fine line though between giving yourself some limits or listening to limitations and knocking yourself down before you've tried it. This guy can be really severe with his tone, with his words, with his expression. We need to be really careful with that, the words that we tell ourselves. You're never going to be able to do that. No one cares what you know. No one cares how you know what you know. And, you know, that self-talk that we give ourselves is really important right now, especially for you, Gemini. Combat this severity with compassion, with graciousness, with cheerfulness. protect yourself from yourself if you have to. Stubbornness, or is it a loyalty? This bull, earth, a loyalty to what you know, a loyalty to what you love, that you want to bring out into the world. There's the Aquarian man himself for this full moon that's in Aquarius. Human being, a human in being. And the eagle, that regality. You know, the eagle can be, that image can be quite lonely, you know, and this guy can be quite lonely. And when we spend long enough in that lonely type of atmosphere, it teaches us something. It really does teach us something. How we behave in our alone time, it's so important. Can we be creative in our alone time? Can we nourish ourselves in our alone time? Even the way we take our meals can be powerful and sacred. Some people like to prepare their meals in silence and eat in silence. Other people like a more boisterous atmosphere, the lighting, when I went and did the I Ching, I always ask the I Ching about the energy too for each sign. And both of your hexagrams came up with food. Eating the food with a cheerful attitude. Feeding in a different location brings opportunities. I thought there has to be something to this to mention this today, but maybe you need some sort of limitation or change in how you nourish yourself with meals. I've done a meditation where you take one bite, put the fork down, chew until it's almost gone, swallow until you pick up your fork again. This meal took over an hour, but it was so powerful. It taught me a lot because I eat like a lion. I eat like a ravenous lion. How we treat ourselves in our alone time, what we practice, we become. So notice how your alone time is right now. Are you too much in your head? Can you get more into your body right now? Look at this dancer dancing. Maybe you need to spend more time in maybe you can get to that inner state of being and building through the external. Yoga, dance. I would say flamenco because that's what I'm interested in right now, and learning a new dance. But with this man over the shoulder, are you too much in your head? Also, since this man is the symbol for Aquarius, how, when you learn how to treat yourself with respect and compassion, how does that then translate into other people? You know, it's just like some people saying when they have a baby, they start to see everyone as babies and they become much more compassionate to other people. It's so beautiful. I want to ask for another card for Gemini. Give me one more card to clarify. Gemini. The energy that Gemini is dealing with right now. Give me one. Yeah, oh man, 10 of Wands. Well, you are at the ending of something with the world, you know, it's like the bubble, the beautiful bubble that's just getting ready to burst and go back to the beginning again. 10 of Wands is pressure. It's a lot of pressure. To keep this last wand from piercing your heart. You know, maybe you've been at something a while now. Maybe you've been, you know, trying so much effort for a long time now, and you're just thinking of giving up. You're definitely at a time of new beginning. Maybe you're switching gears, going back to an old dream, finding a new dream. But the actions and the effort that you've been at for a long time are finally coming to a close. I just think this world is all about your potential. Don't knock your potential. Be your friend. Be your best advocate. Don't be your worst critic. And am I saying this to myself? Yes. Teach what you don't know. Love thyself. Love thyself. In the collective energy spread, which I was talking about earlier, the bottom of the deck was the sun. It's the baby, the child who's starting to get his personality, looking into the mirror of the cosmos, the lake, and loving what he sees. Start to think about, what are your outstanding traits that you can say, damn, I'm good at that, or I'm good in this area. Stick with that. Push yourself in those directions. Give yourself pep talks. And really start to refine and create alone time that makes you feel juicy and powerful and in the moment. Okay? Best of luck to you, Gemini. Love.